Hi guys, welcome back to the Momma Nurse channel. I'm Vanessa and today we're going to discuss everything you need to know about power pumping. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. And don't forget to share this video with all of your breastfeeding and pumping friends. So who should be power pumping? Anyone who is breastfeeding or pumping, or a combination of the two. Whether you're exclusively pumping or exclusively breastfeeding, you can power pump. You should be power pumping to increase your milk supply. Power pumping is similar to baby's cluster feedings. So remember when you first delivered your baby and it seemed like you were feeding them every 10 minutes or so? You were, it's okay. That's because in the first couple days after birth, your milk isn't fully produced yet. Your body hasn't adjusted to the new baby. So baby is doing their job by increasing that demand to increase the milk production. So this is when baby has very frequent nursing sessions and very few breaks. This process results in increased letdown and also improved milk production. You should be power pumping once or twice a day for anywhere from 3 days to 7 days. I personally prefer to just power pump once a day for a max of 7 days. If at that 7-day mark you do not see an increase in your milk production, it is okay to power pump for up to 3 weeks. It just depends on your body. Just make sure that you're not getting fatigued or wearing yourself out by power pumping too much. I do try to power pump around the same time each day. It is not required, but personally for me, I find that I have this block of time where baby is situated and napping for a good amount of time, so I know I'll be uninterrupted to have my full power pump session. You should power pump in your nice, comfortable, and cozy pumping space or pumping spot. You can have a comfy chair, dim lights, soft music, snacks, candles, essential oils, a bottle of water, of course, and you just want to have it set up so that it's a nice, relaxing area for you. Go ahead and let me know down below what's one of your must-haves for your pumping space. Mine is a good snack. If I have a good snack, I'm set. Everything else I can do without. Let me know down below what you have to have in your pumping session. So how do you power pump? First things first, you're going to want to find a 1-hour block during your day, preferably in the morning because that's when a woman's milk production is at its highest. But find a 1-hour block. If you can't do it in the morning, it's okay. That's just the preferred time, but you find an hour block that works for you. So the easiest way that I go through my power pump sessions, I set a 20-minute timer. So for that first 20-minute block, I am pumping for 20 minutes straight. Once that timer goes off, I immediately reset it. Once I reset it, I use that first 10 minutes as my rest or break period. The second 10 minutes of that 20-minute timer is when I'm gonna pump again. So I've pumped for 20 minutes, I rested for 10 minutes, now I'm pumping for 10 minutes again. Once that timer is done, I reset it immediately again. Now I'm gonna have 10 more minutes of rest, and at that halfway mark, I'm gonna have 10 minutes of another pump session. And that's honestly it. So you have your 20 minutes of pumping, 10 minutes of rest, 10 minutes of pumping, 10 minutes of rest, and 10 minutes of pumping again. That's how it creates that increased milk production, because it's giving your body that sense of baby needing more milk, similar to when they were cluster feeding. So again, you're gonna repeat this process for X amount of days, how many ever days you see fit. I typically will do it for at least 3 days and up to 7 days, but you can go up to 3 weeks. Personally, after 7 days, I've seen enough increase in my milk production to where I don't feel like I need to continue on. But if that were to be the case, then I would. Some situations that cause you to have decreased milk production would be not pumping frequently enough or not nursing baby frequently enough, stress, not eating enough calories. Remember that as a breastfeeding mother, you are required to have 500 more calories on top of your regular daily requirements. Some other situations that decrease your milk supply would be not eating the right things, such as caffeine. That will decrease your milk supply. You also need to be drinking enough water. If you're not drinking enough water, you could see a decrease in your milk supply. So some risk with power pumping that you want to be aware of, you want to make sure that you're not power pumping for 1 hour straight. That means not taking your rests or your breaks during that session. Pumping for 1 hour straight, first of all, isn't going to increase your milk production. And secondly, it can damage your breasts and your milk ducts. So make sure that you are taking those rest periods. When it comes to power pumping, do what your body will allow. Don't overwork yourself and become fatigued from power pumping. If you do 1 session a day, which is my goal, I'm satisfied. 1 session and you should be fine. Some women will try to do 2 sessions. Anything more than that to me is a little excessive, and it's going to wear you out to the point where you're not going to have those pleasant pumping sessions. Pumping sessions need to be relaxing and calming. They should not make you stressed out or fatigued. Always remember that more frequent sessions are better than longer sessions. More frequent sessions will increase your milk production, longer sessions will not. This is something that I had to learn. When I had my first baby, I did notice a decrease in my milk production. So at that time, I decided, okay, I'll just pump for 20 minutes and 25 minutes. And I kept on increasing my time before I knew better. I did notice that when I would increase the time on my pump sessions, once the milk stopped producing, it stopped producing. And I was basically wasting my time sitting there for an extra 5 minutes trying to get more milk. Once I did a little bit of research and I realized that pumping for longer periods was not beneficial, I started the shorter, more frequent sessions, and that's when I really seen an increase in my milk production. So just a disclaimer, I am not a lactation consultant. I am a mother. I've breastfed all 4 of my babies, and I've learned along the way. So if there is a concern that your baby is not gaining enough weight or your milk production is very low, please be sure to reach out to your physician or your baby's pediatrician or a lactation consultant so that you can get some help that's specific to you to help increase that supply. Just make sure that you're testing out other things first. You can increase your calories, increase your water intake, and try power pumping. If those do not work, and I wouldn't do it for more than 7 days, if those do not work, then I definitely would recommend reaching out to a physician or a lactation consultant to see what will work best for you and baby. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. I hope it was beneficial. I hope you've learned everything you need to know about power pumping. If you have any questions, feel free to drop that down below. Don't forget to let me know your must-have for your pumping space. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your breastfeeding friends. And until next time, stay safe, be well, and live life.